Tonight's show of unity, heavily armed police to guard the millions of New Year revellers who are refusing to let fear win. Cheaper medicines, more super and increased childcare rebates, the financial sweeteners kicking in tomorrow. A rock rescue in wild seas and the frantic search for a missing teenager off Sydney's northern beaches. Damien Martin rushed to hospital, the illness that has the former test star fighting for his life. Travel chaos, the Eurostar struck with a power outage that's left thousands in limbo. And the Australian cricketers arrive in Sydney looking to end the Ashes series on a high.
This is NBN News with Tyson Cottrill.
Good evening. Sydney's world-famous harbour will bear witness to a remarkable show of unity tonight as millions of people refuse to let fear stop them from celebrating the new year. More police than ever before will be deployed to keep crowds safe, many armed with guns rarely seen on Australian streets.
In the dark they camped, eager to be the first in line for a prime free vantage point at Mrs Macquarie's chair, a tradition that hasn't dimmed despite the dark days of the past weeks.
10 a.m. yesterday?
Yeah, 10 a.m. yesterday.
So you've nearly spent a full 24 hours here?
Yeah, and no sleep.
It was like a bucket list thing of my sisters, and then I was like, okay, then I will do it, and I will probably call them later and then show them like live.
A line snaking thousands of metres, many catching a bit of slumber before the gates opened, and the sprint was on for that special spot.
Crazy! It's just, I live in Germany, I never experienced before, and everyone is just like, oh my god, the gates are open! Start running! It was a bit scary that I got run over, but that's alright.
Cremorne Point, another free spot, and the early birds were out, but by this afternoon, every square centimetre of the harbour covered by a sea of people. So, what will they all see? 9 tonnes of fireworks will be launched along a 7-kilometre stretch of the harbour from Cockatoo Island in the west to Point Piper in the east, with more than 260 firing locations on the bridge alone. The first at 9 p.m. will celebrate Indigenous culture. At 10 p.m. the bridge will illuminate blue to support mental health. A moment of unity at 11 p.m. A 1-minute silence to honour the Bondi attack victims. The bridge turning white with crowds encouraged to shine their phones. And then at midnight, a 12-minute spectacular synchronised to music. The Premier urging people to not let fear win.
We can't be in a situation where this horrible criminal terrorist event changes the way we live in our beautiful city. We have to show defiance in the face of this terrible crime.
And they are.
I feel safe. Yeah, you feel safe? Yeah, I feel safe. You know, the media has said that there's extra police on board and there's security everywhere and everyone's being positive.
Sydney's fireworks always attract global attention, maybe this year more so than ever.
This is our biggest night of the year, and Sydney coming together to demonstrate to the world we stand together as one community.
There will be thousands of extra transport services operating to help clear crowds from the city, particularly after the crunch times, after the 9 p.m. and midnight fireworks. But even with that, transport authorities say you should plan ahead because the nearest station might not be your best option.
If you're able to, and you've got your sneakers on, move a bit further up George Street. Get to Martin Place, go to Town Hall, or even Central. You'll find an easier run to get on a service.
Light rail services have already started to be scaled back to keep George Street clear, and from 7 p.m. will not run between Circular Quay and Central. But metro services will run throughout the night. Last year, it helped clear the city in half the usual time. That's for later. First, the festivities. A hope for a happier New Year.
Happy New Year!
Eddie Meyer, NBN News.
And it's not just foot traffic competing for the best view tonight, but boats too, as hundreds of vessels pack the harbour ahead of the Sky High display.
Ready and waiting to welcome 2026. But for the best view, you have to leave dry land. Sydney Harbour, a little grey and bumpy. But the weather won't ruin this party.
We're all getting glittered to bits and we'll be absolutely screaming for the fireworks. Karaoke's on.
You got your matching hats on? Yeah, we'll be dancing on the roof. It'll be great.
It's beautiful.
All kinds of vessels securing their patch for the big show, from luxury yachts to more challenging watercraft and lazy lily pads. But really, all you need is a paddle.
I mean, it's a nice workout for your arms.
Viola Rossi moved to Australia from Lake Como yesterday.
I love it. It's gorgeous. Also, like in Italy, it's winter now.
And she's kayaking from Rose Bay to the Opera House. Even the smallest sailors getting in the spirit. Dad bringing some firepower.
How are the arms holding up?
They're fine. They're fine. I've had plenty of practice.
Greg Castle, also well practiced. This is his 8th year running at Athol Bay.
It's as Australian as you can get, I reckon.
He has the entertainment sorted.
It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
These first-timers travelling a long way to get here.
We're from South Carolina, USA.
Kirk and Crystal Roberts sailing the crystal seas all the way from San Diego.
We love Australia.
Fantastic, yeah, we had awesome time here.
You don't actually need a boat to enjoy New Year's Eve in the middle of the harbour. Hundreds will ferry out to the islands, including here on Shark Island, to have a picnic, watch the fireworks, and of course, enjoy that incredible view.
All with one important message.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Annalise Bolt, NBN News.
New Year's Eve celebrations are also heating up across the Hunter. Risa Utama joins us now from Maitland. Risa, how's the atmosphere?
Tyson, a crowd is fast gathering here at the riverbank ahead of the 9 o'clock fireworks display. And while they wait, there's plenty of festivities on offer. We've got amusement rides and, of course, carnival munchies like Dagwood dogs and fairy floss. Meanwhile, in Newcastle, for the first time this year, the fireworks display will be launched from a barge in the middle of the harbour. The setup team tells me that means crowds lining the foreshore will be closer to the action than ever.
We've got approximately 800 aerial shells which will let off over the 12-minute show. We've got another 2,500 ground effects, so it'll look really spectacular.
It's now exactly 2 hours and 53 minutes until the Hunter displays go off with a bang. And of course, just 6 hours until we ring in 2026. We're now going to leave you with a message from the kids of Maitland.
Happy New Year!
Looks like it's going to be a great night. Risa, thank you. Pet owners are reminded to have a plan in place this New Year's Eve to help their furry friends stay safe ahead of what is often a loud and potentially distressing evening.
Have them somewhere that's secure and make sure that your fences are secure and there's no loose panels and things. With cats, make sure they've got their nice little dark zones that they can retreat into.
Owners are advised to keep pets inside where possible, and if an animal is left alone, make sure they are collared and their microchip information is up to date. Food stalls, fireworks and live music will all be on offer at events at Byron Bay, Lismore and Alstonville tonight, with the countdown to midnight underway. Today, plans and preparations were put into place for a big New Year's Eve across the Northern Rivers.
With Byron Bay bustling, locals and visitors were planning how to welcome in 2026.
Beach Hotel. Yeah. And they've got an event there, so it's going to be super fun.
Yeah. We're just going out and checking the town out tonight. And Byron Bay just arrived here, so we'll see what New Year's got in store for us.
Earlier today, preparations at Johnson Street as it began to turn into Soul Street, the council event offering live music and food stalls.
Soul Street behind me will shut at 9 p.m, and after that, up at Denning Park from 6 until 12:30. There's circus performances, lighting installations, silent disco, and more fun up on the main stage.
Tropical Fruits is back in Lismore, while Alstonville's festival is ready to welcome its 13th new year. Around 6,000 people are expected to watch on, with fireworks from 8 p.m. at the showgrounds.
Rides for everyone. We've also got free live music. We've got free mini golf. and free face painting, lots of food trucks.
Police, though, will be out in full force, and doctors are urging people to take care, with an increase in alcohol-related injuries common during the period.
People have a little bit too much to drink, they jump into swimming pools, they jump off creeks, and that you don't know what lies below, okay? And so people then have injuries to the neck, lots of fractures we see tonight and tomorrow.
Monica Adair, NBN News.
Turning to other news now, and a teenager has been charged after an investigation into break-ins at 5 homes across the Northern Rivers. Police allege a Porsche SUV was stolen from a home on Norton Street in Ballina between 1 and 3 a.m. yesterday, along with a BMW SUV from a home on Skenner's Head. The BMW was found abandoned more than 300 kilometres away in bushland at Kempsey at around 7 a.m. A 15-year-old boy was arrested by Kempsey police and charged with 13 offences. A man has been refused bail after police allegedly seized more than 1 kilogram of illicit drugs from a Hunter Valley home. Officers say they were conducting a firearms prohibition order search at a property in Cessnock yesterday when they located 650 grams of methamphetamine, 50 grams of heroin and a litre of GHB. It's understood 2 tasers, a mobile phone and an allegedly stolen vehicle were also found. A 32-year-old man was arrested. He's since been charged with 7 offences. Firefighters are still working to control 2 bushfires southeast of Nabiac near Taree. The Aerodrome and Willow Point Road fires have so far burned through more than 500 hectares and are moving towards Wollamba River and the Pacific Highway. Crews conducted backburning last night while hazardous tree fallers were on scene today. A man has been seriously injured after falling from a bike on the Northern Rivers. Paramedics were called to the Ballina pump track just before 9:30 this morning, where a man in his 30s suffered a head injury. He was taken to Lismore Base Hospital in a critical condition. The season of giving has seen many new furry additions into our homes, but spontaneous pet purchases are seeing shelters inundated with surrendered animals. Animal Rights and Rescue Group is now calling on Northern Rivers residents to think carefully before making the long-term commitment of a new pet.
Surprise fur babies are a popular present come holiday season, but as the festivities subside, animal shelters see a surge in surrenders.
We've had probably 5 calls in a row in the last hour of people wanting to surrender different animals for different reasons.
Christmas hitting many households hard, financial stresses also forcing families to rehome furry friends.
The amount of animals that are coming in far exceeds the amount that are going out. We know that all the groups in the area are just full to the brim of animals.
Animal Rights and Rescue Group now wants prospective pet owners to do their research and make sure they're fully equipped to take on a new family member.
That's why we're always encouraging of people to, really think about the choice, because even though Christmas is only one day, the animals can, especially the little cat kittens and things, can be up to 20 years.
Many in care at the Lismore shelter haven't been able to secure a forever home, meaning if you're ever able to take on a pet responsibly, there's no better time to adopt rather than shop.
Pretty much every dog we have here has been in care for about 2 years, just because they are so quirky. The cats, we have some, I think our longest term cat at the moment has been here for a year as well.
Foster programs are also available for those unable to provide long-term care.
You can foster one of our long-termers to sort of learn what they're really like in a home and sort of see how they go.
Maya Roon, NBN News.
Mainly fine day across the region for our New Year's Eve. Taking a quick look at the temps now. 28 at Ballina. Coolangatta reached 29, 31 at the Gold Coast, 30 at Byron. You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, the frantic search for a missing teenager after a boat crashes into rocks on Sydney's northern beaches. A deadly disaster at one of the world's most popular tourist spots. Former Australian cricketer Damien Martin rushed to hospital. We're live with the details. Plus, the baby helping heal the wounds of the Bondi shooting.
Introducing Whoosh, the powered earwax remover by Black Wolf. Whoosh safely and effectively removes wax with a gentle massaging triple spray of water that's directed at the sides of the ear canal to rinse wax away. Buy now at these leading retailers.
The new electric Toyota BZ4X. The Toyota feeling electrified. Toyota.
At Macca's, the tinsel is twinkling, the carols all play. But here comes the Grinch to ruin the day. When into the tree he falls, he squeals, sending decorations into Macca's new Grinch Happy Meals. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Discover the award-winning Emerald Cruises luxury yacht experience and explore the cultures of the Mediterranean from just $8,695 per person. Contact your travel advisor or visit emeraldcruises.com.au.
This is Bruce, a baby name that has fallen out of the top 10 of late, but Bruce doesn't really care.
I don't really care.
He's been careful with money and raised 4 wonderful kids. One day they may even appreciate him.
Ha!
Bruce may be retired,
But my brain isn't.
That's why he switched to everyday comprehensive car insurance from Woolworths. He gets quality cover for his beloved Chariot and
10% off a Woolies shop every month. This thing, it's always on.
make your insurance count. Make every day count.
Shingles. I never thought it would happen to me. I don't ever want to get it again.
Every shingles story is different. Talk to your doctor about how you can help protect yourself today.
Step into Australia's aviation history at the Evans Head Heritage Aviation Museum. Get up close to some of Australia's most iconic military aircraft, including our F-111C, a must-see destination for all ages. Plan your visit now. Check our website for all info and opening times.
Save on tyres, save on batteries, save on safety checks, and save on servicing. At Sings Tyre and Mechanical, we're your one-stop tyre and automotive shop with 3 locations across the Northern Rivers. Sings Goodyear Auto Care Centre. You're good to go.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance with hot deals on a huge range of furniture. The Keanu 5-piece fabric modular sofa, only $19.98. Amazing deal. Casa 7-piece rectangular dining setting, just $7.95. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Go! Hundreds of thousands of Australians will have a little more to look forward to from tomorrow as the government splashes cash to help struggling households. A financial top-up incoming for the first day of 2026 with increased welfare payments and cheaper medicines.
A message to bring in the new year.
In 2026, we will write the next chapter. We'll do it in a positive way and we'll do it together.
To build a future that is safer, fairer and more hopeful for the next generation.
And a New Year boost for Australian families.
Thank you. No worries at all.
The government gearing up with cost of living medicine.
So delivering on our commitments that we promised to the Australian people.
From tomorrow, drugs on the pharmaceutical benefits scheme are dropping from $31 to just $25. Plus a new free medical advice hotline called 1-800-Medicare. Some welfare payments are up. Youth allowance and Oz Study getting an extra $14 each fortnight. Carers payments increasing by $3 a fortnight. And more families will soon be able to access 3 days of subsidised childcare, the activity test scrapped on January 5.
And this is just fueling demand. Until we can get supply up, it may not have the impact everyone thinks it will.
So this is woefully inadequate. It means students and young people again face poverty and destitution.
But any extra help comes with a cost of millions to the budget.
We're repairing the budget over time.
A new year brings fiscal discipline for the government, but the Liberals are hoping to put 2025 behind them, a year marked by their worst election loss ever and a party plagued by disunity, sackings and defections. 2026, they hope, will bring a fresh start.
Front and centre is our affordable energy plan. Bring down the cost of energy for Australians and you bring down the cost of living.
A new year, the same political fight. Amanda Kopp, NBN News.
25 has ended in tragedy on Sydney's northern beaches with a man killed and a teenager missing after a boating accident. Their dinghy flipped in waters off Palm Beach this morning, prompting a dramatic rescue and a desperate search.
The survivor stranded at the bottom of Barrenjoey Headland, bleeding but alive. A paramedic is lowered down to the man who tells his rescuer another 2 people are in the water.
Our hearts go out to the people involved. As you say, it's New Year's Eve.
The victim is winched over wild seas before being transferred to an ambulance. A surf lifesaver on a jet ski was first to respond, pulling a body from the treacherous swell and onto the sand.
We did have patrols on the beach at Palm Beach today, which was fortunate, and they were able to respond very quickly.
Rocks, its engine on fire. As you can see, the conditions out there are terrible. A warning had been issued for large and powerful surf, and it's making the search operation particularly hard. It's unclear. There are terrible. A warning had been issued for large and powerful surf, and it's making the search operation particularly hard. It's unclear where the trio had set off from and if they'd seen the danger signs. It doesn't appear they were wearing life jackets. Tonight, a recovery mission continues in fading light. Recovery mission continues in fading light. Recovery mission continues in fading light. Tiffany Genders, NBN News.
A letterbox drop of flyers promoting a white Australia is under investigation in Newcastle. Police say the flyers have been distributed to Cooks Hill homes over the last 2 days. State MP Tim Crackenthorpe says the content will not be tolerated, with the Premier also weighing in.
If we catch who's responsible for it, I can promise you, police will throw the book at them.
It's understood similar flyers have also been circulating in Sydney and Wollongong. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. A young boy has been airlifted to Westmead Children's Hospital after he was attacked by a dog on the Central Coast. Emergency services were called to Bolton Street at Baddow Bay shortly before 6 p.m. last night, where they treated the 2-year-old for facial injuries. He remains in a stable condition. Central Coast Council says rangers are now investigating, adding they're trying to locate the offending dog and will take appropriate action. It's understood the dog wasn't known to the boy or his family and had wandered into their yard. At least one person has been killed and around 30 others are injured after 2 trains taking tourists to Machu Picchu in Peru collided. Authorities are now investigating how both trains ended up on the one track.
Smashed glass and crumpled metal, the result of a head-on collision. Those on board the trains lifted to safety from the windows, and with a rock face on one side and forest on the other, the narrow track became a triage centre for the injured, many of them tourists. One train had been coming from Peru's famed Machu Picchu, the other heading to the landmark, the impact killing one of the conductors. Just a single... NBN News.
Australian cricketing great Damien Martyn is in the fight of his life, rushed to a Gold Coast hospital after falling ill. Pat Heaney joins us from the Gold Coast. Pat, Damien is in intensive care.
He is, Tyson. Some very sad news coming out of the cricketing world today. Damien Martyn, 54 years old. He played 67 tests for the Australian cricket team. He's ended up here in the intensive care unit at the Gold Coast University Hospital, as we understand it, battling a case of meningitis, which is essentially inflammation of the tissue around the brain. And he's also, we've been told, in an induced coma. This apparently happened on Boxing Day. He went to lie down and then displayed some symptoms. They brought him here, so he's been here almost a week now. That's very sad news. It's sent shock shockwaves through the cricketing community. He played in the golden era of Aussie cricket with the likes of Ricky Ponting, Shane Warne and Adam Gilchrist. Adam Gilchrist, a close friend, has released a statement today on behalf of himself and obviously Warne, Martin's family. That reads that he's getting the best of treatment, and Amanda, his partner, and his family know that a lot of people are out there sending their prayers and best wishes. Obviously, it's a very testing time for them at the moment, and we send them our best wishes as well. Tyson?
Pat, thank you. A newborn baby has been named in memory of one of the victims of the Bondi terror attack, Aaron, honouring his great-grandfather, Tibor Whitson, who also went by Aaron. A local rabbi shared news of the naming ceremony on social media, saying the child was born into heavy times, yet wrapped in hope. Coming up next, the power outage that's left thousands in limbo on Europe's busiest travel link. The so-called Kennedy curse strikes again. America's famous family suffering a fresh loss. Big changes to superannuation kick in tomorrow. New parents are the major winners, but there's some losers too. Plus, soccer superstar Sam Kerr ties the knot at a star-studded ceremony in Perth.
Made with 2 Aussie chicken patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese and pickles on a sesame seed bun. You heard correctly, it's the Chicken Big Mac, and it's back at Macca's for a limited time.
Harris Scarf Boxing Day sale is on now. Save 50% off quilts, pillows and mattress toppers, 50% off quilt cover sets, plus 50% off sheets. Sale ends soon. Exclusions apply. Harris Scarf. Great brands, great prices.
Shop the IKEA sale in store and at ikea.com.au.
IKEA. Nothing quite says summer like sitting on the couch, you got the aircon blasting, you got a nice cold drink, and you invite your mates over.
Nothing says summer like being outside with the family.
The smell of a barbecue.
The smell of fresh cut lawn.
Giving your plants a big drink first thing in the morning. Sitting on your deck and watching the kids in the pool.
You can actually smell summer and it smells like a barbecue. I mean, who doesn't love summer?
Nothing says summer like flies annoying you in your face. Whatever says summer to you, nothing says summer like Bunnings.
Bunnings Warehouse.
We're doing scrap better to make better compost, which means
no plastic,
no paper and no cardboard. These can spoil the soil and may add unwanted chemicals. Your green bin is a home for your food scrap, garden waste and nothing else.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Save $200 on this iRobot vacuum and mop, now under $350. Save $180 on Westinghouse ovens from under $500. Hot deal, JBL Dolby Atmos soundbar now under $600. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Police have released CCTV of a man they wish to speak with over an alleged incident in Newcastle where a 20-year-old male driver was threatened by a man armed with a meat cleaver while stopped at traffic lights on Railway Street on December 10. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. A major disruption to the tunnel connecting England to France has left tens of thousands of passengers stranded. It's created chaotic scenes at some of Europe's biggest stations on the busiest travel week of the year.
It's one of the most efficient ways to traverse Europe until there's a power outage.
What did they tell us? There's a blocking in the tunnel, and we should all try and move our booking from today to another day.
Eurostar rail passenger services from London to Paris, Brussels and Amsterdam were thrown into chaos after an overhead power line failed inside a stretch of the Channel Tunnel. This image shared online suggested why.
I'm questioning how I will stay here, for a hotel and all this stuff, so I have no idea what to do now.
Problems began around 8 a.m. London time, also impacting the car-carrying Le Shuttle services too, leaving at least one shuttle stuck in the tunnel. The cancellations throwing best-laid end-of-year travel plans into disarray for thousands.
I don't know if I have a hotel for tonight.
I have no idea how New Year's Eve is going to look like for me.
By evening, limited services in one of the two Channel tunnels resumed. More than 50,000 people use the tunnel service every day, this one glitch now exposing a vulnerability in the major European travel corridor. Passengers have been told to postpone travel if possible until services are completely restored, leaving many in the lurch on New Year's Eve. Josh Bavis, NBN News.
More than 100 homes across Turkey have been raided in a police operation targeting suspected Islamic State militants believed to be planning New Year's Eve attacks. 357 people have been detained across 21 provinces. The crackdown comes just a day after 3 police officers and 6 alleged members were killed during an 8-hour siege. 3 skiers have been killed after an avalanche on the Pyrenees mountain range near the border of France and Spain. The victims were part of a 6-person cross-country skiing group, with the 3 other members able to escape serious harm. America's most famous political family has been dealt another tragedy, the granddaughter of former US President John F. Kennedy dying after a battle with cancer. Tatiana Schlossberg, the daughter of former US Ambassador Caroline Kennedy, was just 35.
Just a month ago, on the eve of the anniversary of her grandfather's assassination, Tatiana Schlossberg penned a raw and honest article. She was dying.
The married mother of 2 describing how doctors discovered an abnormally high white blood cell count just hours after giving birth to her daughter in May of 2024.
The 35-year-old telling the world the weight she felt in knowing her impending death from a rare leukemia would bring a new heartbreak for America's most famous political family.
But today is a difficult day because it is a reminder of a moment of profound sadness for my family, for America, and for the world.
Her grandfather, JFK, was assassinated 62 years ago, and his younger brother, Robert F. Kennedy, a US senator who had launched his own presidential run, was shot dead 5 years later, in 1968. The family plagued by a series of deaths and accidents since. Schlossberg, the daughter of former US Ambassador Caroline Kennedy, was an environmental journalist.
Before I started writing and reporting about climate change, I never wanted to read about it because it made me so upset.
Her family announcing her death via the JFK Library Foundation. Our beautiful Tatiana passed away this morning. She will always be in our hearts. In the United States, Lauren Tomasi, NBN News.
Independents have topped the likeability list of federal politicians this year, the data collected prior to the Bondi attack. David Pocock and Jackie Lambie each scoring a plus 15, rounding out the top 5 government ministers Anne Ali and Penny Wong and Liberal Tim Wilson. The Prime Minister Pauline Hanson and Barnaby Joyce all soared in popularity compared to last year. Senator Lydia Thorpe was ranked last. 2026 will ring in some big changes to our superannuation, with parents among those expected to benefit most. Here's Money Editor Effie Zahos with what to expect and when.
One of the key changes affects new parents. For babies born or adopted on or after July 1, 2025, the ATO will pay 12% super on your government parental leave. It hits your super fund after tax time in 2026, a delayed baby bonus, but a handy one. Then there's payday super, which kicks in from July 1. Instead of contributing to your super every quarter, employers must pay your super at the same time they pay your wages. And the new $3 million super tax also arrives from July 1. Earnings on balances between $3 million and $10 million get taxed at 30%, not 15%. Welcome to the luxury tier of superannuation. The takeaway, for some, super will become the biggest asset they have. It's more important than ever to log in, check your balance, and make sure your money isn't eaten alive by fees.
A group of thieves has carried out a daring heist in Western Germany, drilling through a wall to break into a bank. Police say they forced open more than 3,000 safe deposit boxes, stealing $52 million in cash, gold and jewellery. A woman has had a brush with death near Las Vegas after her car became airborne, flipping multiple times and ejecting her into a nearby swimming pool. The homeowners quickly rushed to help, finding their pool house reduced to rubble. The driver was taken to hospital in a stable condition. A who's who of women's soccer is in Perth tonight for the New Year's Eve wedding of Sam Kerr to her longtime partner, Christy Mewis. The couple is now just hours away from celebrating their nuptials with more than 100 guests at a private home. The Matildas captain enjoying some downtime this morning at Crown, as Mewis earlier revealed during a podcast that their baby boy would be in a matching outfit with Kerr.
Sam is going to walk with him down the aisle, which is very, very, very sweet. I know. Thank God, I'm not going to, actually, I might see it through a window or something like that, but I will sob when that happens.
Kerr is due back on the pitch for Chelsea in the UK in early January. Time for sport now with Montanna Clare. Montana, the Ashes Roadshow has arrived in Sydney.
Good evening, Tyson. Yes, while the series has been decided, there's still a lot to talk about. At the top of the list, will it be a Sydney send-off for Usman Khawaja? The latest next. Plus, Canadian tennis stars get up close with some Aussie icons as they prepare for the United Cup. And Sydney to Hobart controversy as the overall result is overturned.
The suspense is chilling.
Looks like another cold case, Sarge.
Oh, no wonder she's frozen stiff. Check out the cost of her car and home insurance renewals.
Yep, time to melt these rates with award-winning cover.
And the comfort of knowing that Budget Direct paid out over $1.5 billion on claims in the last 12 months.
Ooh, thanks. I feel $1.5 billion times better.
Do yourself a favour, quote with Budget Direct first.
Insurance solved with Budget Direct.
When your aged care isn't that caring, call the Aged Care Advocacy Line on 1-800-700-600. We help you find the care you need, fix the care you have, and stand up for your rights. Support is as easy as 876.
Crowd starting to build on what promises to be a riveting game of cricket. Billy charging in from the Supreme end. Oh, he's middled that straight towards those Leader and Supreme bands. The crowd's loving it. Good times with Leader and Supreme bands.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Up to 35% off Windows 11 computers. Save $120 on this Galaxy Tab S10 Lite, now under $480. Save $150 on the Aura Ring 4, now $498. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
The Lazy Boy Boxing Week flash sale is on now with 30% off all Lazy Boy furniture. Save big on all world-famous recliners. 30% off all sofas, modulars and lift chairs. Don't miss out.
That's better. Save on tyres, save on batteries, save on safety checks, and save on servicing.
You'll be sing, 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 sing.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. 10% off already low prices on selected big brand mattresses and adjustable bases from Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Temper. Hot deals on bedroom furniture like the Bobby bed, now $349. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Usman Khawaja would love to ring in the new year with an SCG century as speculation swirls over whether this will be a Sydney send-off. There's plenty on the line for England as well, with talk a loss could spell the end for coach Brendan McCullum.
4 days after their defeat in Melbourne, Australia finally on the move. The team flying into Sydney this afternoon with their families in tow and the Ashes already in their pockets. But players were barred from speaking about their series-winning feats. At a time, there is plenty to talk about. Coach Andrew McDonald confirming earlier this week that spinner Todd Murphy is all but set to play his first test in Australia, while uncertainty remains around whether this will be Usman Khawaja's last. Australia's oldest cricketer in 39 years, Khawaja will play at the SCG, in the city where he grew up and where he made his debut 15 years ago. But what happens beyond that is unclear. England more than happy to chat after breaking their drought down under.
Obviously feels good. It's been a long time coming. I've been on a number of tours out here, so to get a win was brilliant, and hopefully we can build on that this week.
Before this week's win in Melbourne, Sydney was the last place England won a test match down under 15 years ago. A repeat this time around to end the series 3-2 would be seen by some back in the UK as a successful tour. There are reports it could also be enough for coach Brendan McCullum to keep his job. The Sydney Test a dead rubber, but there's plenty on the line.
Every game, every test match matters, and it's a huge opportunity for the group, so hopefully we can do as we did last week, play some good stuff and win those key moments that we did at Melbourne.
Sam Jordan, NBN News.
The Sydney Thunder are anchored to the bottom of the Big Bash table after being thrashed by Perth at NG Stadium. Ashton Turner led the way for the Scorchers in their total of 8 for 202, although the skipper was stranded on 99 not out after 20 overs. Despite a promising start to their innings, the Thunder crumbled, all out for 131 in the 18th over. It's been a relaxed New Year's Eve for tennis stars in Sydney, meeting local wildlife before hitting the practice court ahead of the United Cup. 2 young Canadians are hoping the tournament will be the start of a breakout year in their careers.
Canadians, kangaroos and koalas. It's an odd mix.
He's eaten a lot, yeah.
But these tennis players loved their time as tourists at Sydney Zoo.
Looks like he's got a strong grip there. He's got a strong grip. We're kind of playing a little tug of war right now, so he's kind of winning a little bit, but, you know, I'm going to let him have it.
Victoria Mboko and Felix Auger-Aliassime certainly won't be taking it easy on court, representing their country in the United Cup.
I feel like it gives you, for me at least, extra energy and focus, you know, to not only do well for yourself, but your teammates, for your country and everybody supporting back home.
Auger-Aliassime finishes 2025 ranked 5th in the world, a career high, but he's still yet to make a Grand Slam final.
Now, you're feeling as confident as you ever have?
Yes, probably, yes. I've had my best year in my career so far. It's going to take everything, you know, out of me. Obviously, I'm a powerful player, likes to play an aggressive game, come forward, but I'm going to need for that to work really well, to serve really well, but at the same time to be able to do all the other things, you know, that need to be done.
19-year-old Mboko has been labelled the future of tennis by Serena Williams' former coach, but the praise isn't going to her head.
I just like to enjoy myself as much as possible, and you know, I just have a lot of fun playing the sport I love, and that's all I see it as.
From the east coast to the west, teams GB and Japan hit the beach at Rottnest Island off Perth. Naomi Osaka confident she can add to her tally of 4 Grand Slams 5 years after her last at the 2021 Australian Open.
I feel like every year I'm kind of learning more about myself, so that's a really good thing. I think that keeps me young.
Luke Dovesey, NBN News.
BNC Minot has been stripped of its handicap win in the Sydney to Hobart after it was handed a 1 hour and 5 minute penalty today. The race committee lodged a protest against the boat after the crew was found to have illegally set a sail in the final 2 nautical miles of its journey to Hobart. Min River sat second overall but was elevated to first when the protest was upheld, Zhang Lin becoming the first female skipper to win the prize, and it's the first time a two-handed crew has claimed the Tattersall Cup. Coming up next, the Kings making a quick climb up the NBL ladder, and will 2026 be the year snowboard champion Scotty James finally claims Olympic gold?
Kingscliff Nursery. Over 5 acres of trees, native shrubs and exotic plants. Huge range of fruit trees, indoor and outdoor plants, pots, planters and much more. Buy direct, save heaps. Remember to say hi to Sally at Kingscliff Nursery, Cudgeon Road, Cudgeon.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
Shingles. I didn't expect to get it in my 50s. It felt like I was getting bitten by fire ants.
Every shingles story is different. Talk to your doctor about how you can help protect yourself today.
Cancer involves a commitment to recovery that can take you far from home. A third of youth cancer patients are from regional Australia. Travel for treatment is costly but critical. Donate to Sony Foundation Australia's You Can Stay program. $100 funds 1 night of accommodation at Quest Apartment Hotels for regional youth cancer patients. Help us say you can stay.
Introducing Whoosh, the powered earwax remover by Black Wolf. Whoosh safely and effectively removes wax with a gentle massaging triple spray of water that's directed at the sides of the ear canal to rinse wax away. Buy now at these leading retailers.
G'day Team Birdie here. If you love the water as much as I do, you'll want to be out there. It's time now to head down to Surf Coast Marine for the best deals on Quintrex and Suzuki outboards.
Right now, we're ready to help you choose your perfect Quintrex and Suzuki outboard with a huge range in stock. Need servicing? Drive in for your annual outboard service. You can even check out our huge range of pre-owned boats or sell yours on consignment. Surf Coast Marine, Brisbane Road, Labrador.
For a new Quinny and a Suzuki, why would you go anywhere else?
Looks like a CLR problem to me.
Told you so. Works on calcium, lime, scale and rust.
Kills 99% of germs.
It's also good for the environment. You can use it in your glass screw, your dishwasher and the washing machines, toilets, Barbies, taps and handles.
Goodbye, Graham. CLR for all the annoying stains.
Dreaming of your first home? Summerland Bank's basic home loan offers competitive rates, no establishment or monthly fees, and an easy, no-fuss application. We're local, ethical, and customer-owned. Keep it simple. Apply online today. Summerland Bank.
OMF is having our biggest ever big Boxing Day sale with heaps in stock ready to go. Get up to 60% off selected mattresses and save up to 20% off selected bedroom furniture. End soon at OMF.
This program brought to you by Sings Tyre and Mechanical.
The Kings are fast becoming the team to beat in the NBL. Sydney heading into 2026 with 6 straight wins after beating the Brisbane Bullets 95-70. The Kings climbing to third on the ladder ahead of their showdown with the second place Melbourne United on Friday. A reality check for Aston Villa. 2010 Winter Olympic champion Tora Bright is desperate to see Scotty James finally fulfil his golden destiny when he competes in the snowboard halfpipe in Milano Cortina. James is one of several Australian gold medal hopes in February.
Tora Bright is our first and only Olympic champion snowboarder.
Tora Bright has gone smack!
The halfpipe queen believes it's Scotty James's time to fulfill his destiny.
Scotty is a dear friend. He has got a magical life right now. He is preparing to make history.
With a silver and bronze across 4 games, Milano Cortina could be his final chance at Olympic glory.
Scotty is the only one to be able to tell you whether this is his last chance to get a gold medal. He wants it more than anything, and he's deserving of it. This is his time. He will leave nothing left in his bag of tricks.
Despite an underwhelming China Open earlier this month, the world number 2 will complete his lead-in January's Larks Open in Switzerland.
Those pipes are cut by the Olympic pipe cutter. He's chosen these events specifically for this, I would say.
The battle for Olympic gold is once again between James and the Japanese.
They are the team to watch, absolutely. Like there's Ayumu, Hirano. There's also some dark horse names in there that it will be their Olympic debut. And they're definitely like people to watch out for.
The Italian job is similar for Tess Cody as she aims to switch her Beijing bronze into slopestyle gold.
She is respected. So even though that medal seemed like a surprise to Australia, she has been making her mark on snowboarding in general for quite a while.
3 gold medals would make it our greatest ever games.
Winter sports in Australia has really taken off because of the conditions that we all learn in Australia. You can't be an average snowboarder to ski and snowboard through this stuff. Your fundamentals are good.
Reigning Olympic champion Jakara Anthony is a favourite to be a flag bearer at the opening ceremony. It's an honour Tora will never forget from her golden year of 2010.
That sense of pride, I don't think I've felt before. Having that honour and being asked to do that, it's just kind of we believe in you.
Tom Marriott, NBN News.
Hundreds of riders are looking to kick off the new year in style at the annual Upper Horton Camp Draft in the northwest.
Welcoming the new year, Upper Horton style. The annual Camp Draft and Rodeo has attracted a host of Australian champions and Gold Cup winners.
The better the competitor, the harder the other people try. They want to catch the better competitors.
Hundreds of entrants tackled the encouragement and maiden events yesterday, but all eyes were locked on the Open for Open. Tamworth's Yvette Palmer was the pick of 50 riders with a score of 94.
I'm ecstatic. It was a great run. My horse looked after me and my husband picked my beast.
And then we had Heidi Gillett. She was only a point behind on a 93, so the ladies certainly got the candle going so far.
Palmer doesn't think she's done yet, ahead of tomorrow's 3rd and final day of competition.
Fingers crossed I draw some nice cattle, and hopefully we come away with a win would be great.
A New Year's tradition of more than 70 years, there's plenty for competitors of all abilities and spectators, with many coming from Queensland and the Mid-North Coast.
Kids all the way through to open competitors.
The rodeo will be held tonight, with novice and women's heats tomorrow. Rob Douglas, NBN News.
Abby Ural is finishing her final laps at home in the Northern Rivers before setting off to the Australian Open Water Championships. The 18-year-old will compete in the longest distance offered at an Olympic level.
The countdown to nationals is on.
In 3 weeks' time, I'll be heading off to Bunbury in WA to compete at the Australian Open Water Championships in both the 10-kilometre and the 5-kilometre races.
At just 18 years old, Abby Ural is preparing for her 6th stint at the competition, where she'll take on about 20 of the best female swimmers in her age division.
There'll be people from all over Australia going, and even some international countries such as Japan.
The Alstonville Swimming Club member trains 8 times a week in the pool, twice in the gym, and has also been smashing state competitions in the lead up.
In October, I did Queensland Champs where I got 3rd in the 10-kilometre, and just a week ago I was at New South Wales Champs and I got 2nd in the 10-kilometre for the 17 and 18-year-old girls.
The 10K is referred to as marathon swimming in the Olympics. It's the ultimate test of endurance for elite competitors, often taking over 2 hours to complete.
A lot of it is definitely your mental capacity to be able to keep going and keep pushing yourself for such a long period of time. It is quite draining mentally and physically.
Her goal for this competition is a podium finish, but she has her sights set on the global stage.
So one day I definitely want to be going to Worlds. I want to try compete internationally.
Maya Roon, NBN News.
And Tyson, that is our look at sport.
Good stuff. Thanks, Montana. Stay with us. Weather is coming up after the break.
Stories that inspired us, celebrating your incredible wins. You made us laugh and cry in 2025. Join me.
It's the little things you remember. Water fights, laughter that lingers, finding joy in the everyday, days that stretch on forever. It's not what you're doing, it's being together. This time of year, it's the little things you remember.
When the lucky country isn't so lucky.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Bazball's boring the crowd, and the Aussies are piling on the runs. Well, that's not in the dress code. Oh, here's a chance for England, and they've made a meal of it. Come on, Starkey, that's not in the spirit of the game.
Save on tyres, save on batteries, save on safety checks, and save on servicing.
At TAFE New South Wales, we believe everyone has a gift. Find yours in information technology, project management, or cybersecurity, and be part of our digital future. Enroll now. Search TAFE New South Wales.
Hey! Well, I've done juicing and fasting, paleo, keto, low sugar, no sugar, and now the cabbage soup diet. This is the one. I can feel it.
They can keep doing it the hard way. I'm doing light and easy.
At Toyota, our testing goes beyond the lab to offer real-world safety, like pre-collision safety system. That's Toyota Safe. Toyota.
Yo, R-I-C-E.
Let's cook it!
Rice, baby.
Alright, stop. Grab a plate and listen. Rice is back with a whole new dimension.
Rice, baby. Baby.
Me, I'm making stir-fried magic. Taste buds gonna be ecstatic.
Rice, baby. Sunrise, baby.
Seresto knows that some situations just suck. Fleas and ticks suck too. Seresto can help with this one. One collar provides the longest lasting protection for 8 continuous months. Stop sucking with Seresto.
Tank World's Boxing Day sale is on now with crazy deals throughout the range. Slimline tanks from only $350 and round tanks from only $425. Australian owned and built Aussie tough. Shop the range online now, tankworld.com.au.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. 10% off already low prices on selected big brand mattresses and adjustable bases from Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Tempur. Plus hot deals on big brand pillows. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Go!
Overcast and mainly dry for our New Year's Eve, but it's looking like a wet start to 2026 with rain and storms likely for parts of the northern rivers. Checking the satellite, that monsoon low is delivering more torrential rain to an already flooded North Queensland, while ex-tropical cyclone Hayley is still packing a punch, bringing strong winds and rain to WA. Tomorrow, those showers and storms should start to scatter across Queensland, but there'll still be more wet weather on the way. Meanwhile, a trough should see rain develop around southeast Queensland and also on the New South Wales ranges. Mainly fine for the final day of 2025 across the northern rivers. Temps around the mid to high 20s, 30 at the top at Byron, 28 at Ballina. A little warmer at Casino, 32 after a low of 13 overnight. Coolangatta, 29 degrees. Plenty of rain around for New Year's Day, though, and the chance of a storm as well. 29 the top at Evans Head, 27 at Yamba, also at Tweed Heads and Byron Bay. Robina should top out at 29 degrees with some storms likely. Casino, 29 also. Coastal Waters information now, and sees 1 metre with a 2 metre swell off the Gold Coast. The sun is up at Byron at 10 to 6 and it will set at 10 to 7. For the Gold Coast, the sun will rise at 5 to 5 and it will set at about 6 to 7. Winds southeasterly. The morning high is at 6:15 and again in the evening at 6:30. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook now for Tweed Heads, and it's looking like a wet week ahead. Up to 10 mils of rain expected tomorrow with some storms. 27 degrees for New Year's Day. 27 also on Friday. Lingering showers on Sunday and Monday. Ballina, well, it's looking like an unsettled New Year's Day on the way with up to 10 mils of rain and storms likely, and it's also looking like a wet week with those lingering showers as well. Lismore storms likely for tomorrow, and for Grafton, a stormy week ahead. And that is NBN News for this Wednesday. A current affair is up next. Thanks for your company from all the team here. Happy New Year and good night.
Hello, I'm Leila McKinnon. Welcome to A Current Affair. 2025, what a year it's been. From the triumphs that brought us joy and the losses that made us pause, to the stories so strange you couldn't have dreamt them up. We revisit the moments that moved us for reasons as unique as the stories themselves.
The eyes of the world were on the small-town Victorian courthouse in Morwell, where one of Australia's most intriguing murder trials unfolded.
She's evil. She wanted people out of her life.
It's a tragedy what's happened. Erin Patterson's mushroom crime laid bare.
You inflicted untold suffering on your own children, whom you robbed of their beloved grandparents.
Erin Patterson will look a lot different if she's ever seen in public again. She'll have at least the next 3 decades to ponder whether she'll ever say sorry to the community she destroyed.
Despite that, an extraordinary offer of forgiveness from the only person who survived Erin Patterson's evil.
Our lives and the life of our community depends on the kindness of others. I'd like to encourage everybody to be kind to each other.
Nat Wallace got justice for Brave Dave, the Undie Crusader.
Someone could have ended up dying over there that night. Don't come over here, you bald-headed old... I'll get a knife and stab you.
No praise from police, just an afraid charge until we stepped in and it was quashed.
I could have been in the nude, but still wouldn't stop me.
Brave Dave.
Not about that. Cheers. Thank you, Australia, and thank you, A Current Affair.
Lizzie Pearl met some unforgettable Aussie heroes, straight from the pages of their storybooks. 4 real-life veterans and a show and tell like no other.
Tell George what you know about Anzac Day.
So Anzac Day is where you celebrate the soldiers.
That's good, that's exactly right.
Our friend Neville here is pretty brave, isn't he?
Yes, that's how he won those medals.
Ned's recovering from a broken foot.
You've been given doctor's orders to stay off it, but we're just doing a little warm-up today, aren't we?
When ACA calls, mate, you got to do what you got to do. I downplay it because I didn't get the record and I didn't do what I said I was going to do in a way, but like, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You set me off.
I know, I'm getting emotional too. That's good. Bit of trauma healing. Yeah.
This was meant to be
Fingers crossed it all goes well.
Ali found inspiration amongst heartache. Instead of accepting his death sentence, Richard decided to do something different. He became a human guinea pig.
I kind of want you to sugarcoat it, but I know it's not your style. What have the doctors told you?
Well,
found inspiration amongst heartache. Instead of accepting his death sentence, Richard decided to do something different. He became a human guinea pig.
I kind of want you to sugarcoat it, but I know it's not your style. What have the doctors told you?
Well, my brain tumour's come back, unfortunately. It's heartbreaking. I remember when we met nearly 2 years ago, I was heartbroken. What was in front of me, I'm not ready to die. I'm still not ready to die.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's sad. Who knows what the future holds? I guess people want to be careful and let you spend some time together. I hope it goes a bit longer, but yeah, no one knows.
Well, you're not just admired, you're loved. Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. Can I give you a hug, please? Thanks for what you've done, Ali, from the very start.
People were invested. There were stories that broke hearts. Zarisha Bradley spoke to this dad whose wife is charged with harming their baby.
It's like the worst thing for a parent to know that your baby is sick.
According to police, this is a mother's sick and twisted performance that fooled millions of followers. And yet, it's alleged the reason this influencer's baby was so sick is because of her.
Everything was wonderful, and she was wonderful, until she wasn't.
So right now, you are under arrest for the administration of poison.
Happy, healthy, giggly.
The medical system failed Archie.
I didn't know, and I am in an emergency department in a major hospital with all these doctors and nurses.
They should know.
But we have lost trust.
High five! High five! He relies heavily on his tailor-made pram.
The pram was, like everyday life for him. So every day he's in it. He'll go in the morning for a walk or in the afternoon for a walk.
Sadly though, Jack's pram was stolen from their home in Sydney's Cornell.
She chose death over life, if life meant going back to that ward.
Okay, let's go.
But you're her parents. You know
doesn't make a difference. They take your rights away.
And stories that warmed our hearts.
Congratulations on 100 years of volunteering between human rooms. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to take it personally that they obviously love Margaret a lot more than me.
Margaret's done the time, you see. She's out the time.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah. Feeling the love. Thanks, Kev.
And as the sunrise hits the sandstone, there's silence and peace. It's a world far removed from the noise Luke Bateman has lived through in previous chapters of his life.
Luke Bateman!
Luke Bateman?
Please welcome Luke and
And Mum would pick me up and carry me the next bit of the way. It's hard to hurt someone like that, yeah.
Luke finally revealed himself to the world in April this year.
Alright, my first ever TikTok video.
As a closet reader of fantasy fiction.
I have just read the most gripping book. This is my favourite saga out of the entire series.
Go on, press a button.
Deb Knight met a very special police officer, Inspector Bryson.
Come on, Bryson.
The 12-year-old from Western Sydney's been training to become a police officer.
I like because they help a lot of people.
Police, you're under arrest! I've got it!
Just means a lot for him because there's always a chance he may never be a police officer, but the fact that he got the experience, that's the rest of his life.
Here goes the green machine!
While Ali caught up with Elia Green.
Did it feel differently running out with a men's team as opposed to running out on a women's team?
They definitely smell worse. I don't think I ever really changed. This has always been me.
Steve Marshall sat down with a whistleblower.
Let's go.
Revealing millions of dollars in alleged corrupt New South Wales government contracts.
Do you feel safe? No.
Jason Chalhoub. Steve Marshall from The Current Affair.
Simon Boda shone a spotlight on the childcare industry.
Watch as the carer trips, falling forward. And this is the child care worker, Mira Jane. Are you worried you might go to jail, Miss Jane?
He had a broken femur for a week before anyone knew anything.
The worker, though, failed to report it.
They were murdered in cold blood. Unimaginable tragedy rocked Victoria. 2 police officers were killed in action, another badly injured when sovereign citizen Desmond Freeman opened fire.
2 minutes of silence here in Wangaratta for these 2 men who lost their lives.
Who is Desi Freeman? I spent an entire day with him and his family back in 2018.
You can spend a day with a man, but who really knows the person within? It is full-out war.
He's been a fugitive ever since. When it comes to Australia's most vulnerable, we went into bat.
My dream would be to be a TV presenter.
It takes a lot to shock us at a current affair, but Monique Jeremiah is unlike anyone we've ever met.
We meet again. Nice to see you again.
You too. Take a seat.
Thank you.
You demanded a sit-down interview, so yeah, here it is.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time at a current affair.
She's entered beauty pageants, appeared on dating shows.
I'm a farm virgin.
Yeah, okay.
Now she runs Diversity Models, an NDIS-registered disability modelling agency.
As I'm a white Aboriginal, she made me look like a dark Aboriginal.
Any PR is good PR.
She claims you told her she needs to look more Aboriginal, and you did this to her face.
She's Indigenous.
She is Indigenous, but why did you darken her face?
It doesn't matter. I'm her makeup artist. I prepared her for her shoot.
The shoot Janata was hired for was actually a government ad campaign in Brisbane to act as an airport employee.
We said enough to domestic violence. 184 women have been killed as a result of violence in this country. Look at the faces in this room. Now double it.
No more violence, no more hate! And it's too much. I can't stand and say nothing anymore.
The number of men who have ever used violence has increased from 1 in 4 to 1 in 3.
It needed to change for Molly. It didn't. So then it needs to change now so that it doesn't happen again.
Jay's been soaking up the best of Melbourne, going from visa to visa and club to club, all the while keeping secrets from the women he dates.
I'm scared. I've moved homes, but I won't stop until he is deported.
I've been taking care of the property.
So many of you contacted us about squatters, but this one was serious. He was an 80s pop culture icon.
Today is D-Day for Yahoo's Serious Pippa.
Well, you're squatting in this property.
I'm not squatting.
How would you define it then?
Surviving, just.
I think for someone who once played young Einstein, you're making some silly decisions.
There's boarding houses, and then there's this one, exposed by Lauren Goldman.
Are you the worst landlord in Australia, Amy?
This is the kitchen.
And your bathroom?
That's the bathroom area.
We alerted Canterbury Bankstown Council this morning. Are you a slum landlord? Because this cannot be healthy and it cannot be safe for everybody to be living here.
A current affair helped change Trump's life. The dog, that is.
It's clear that that dog was suffering.
Then, earlier today, Trump finally got to stretch his legs, surrendered by his owner to council.
Then there was the real Donald Trump.
The golden age of America begins right now.
The people voted for major government reform, and that's what people are going to get.
Now it's our turn to do the ripping.
And when our own Prime Minister arrived for his long-awaited White House visit...
Did an ambassador say something bad about it?
Don't tell me. I don't. Where is he? Is he still working for you?
Yeah.
You said bad?
Before I took this position, Mr. President.
I don't like you either. I don't, and I probably never will.
It's 1 year down and 3 more to go. Bridget O'Brien shamed some randy robbers.
Some of your customers are a little too into love, aren't they?
We do have a few people that sort of, want to come in and want things and don't want to pay for them. They have to be pretty game to sort of take something that's, like this big.
Once upon a time, there was a little drag queen who showed up on time, worked very hard.
Dan Nolan confronted a business owner about invoices that were dragging on.
She racked up more than $3,000 in unpaid invoices. Their target, a business called Paint Juicy.
Because Paint Juicy is doing it wrong, and they're ripping people off.
So will you get these people paid today, James, do you think? You get these people paid today and maybe do the right thing? Marco, is that a Magnolia chip on your shoulder?
We're used to chasing down people.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you so much.
Look, I must ask you, what do you say to those people who think this is a complete work of fiction?
It's a bit of a low act.
Mate, are you a customer?
What are you doing, please?
Well, don't come in and say, who are you to me? Please.
You okay, Keith? I didn't threaten you, mate. I just said, what's your issue?
What on earth are you doing taking your customers' hair and nails you've been doing? That's all hocus pocus.
And someone's dirty laundry is about to come out in the wash. With gold power, huh? George, just stop and have a chat.
Yeah, my God. Thank you very much. Seriously.
I am serious, David.
Our stories take us to all corners of the country.
Hold on now, it just gets a bit rough here.
Bloody hell.
Yep.
Buckle up for an off-road adventure. Have you got a sick bag anywhere?
No.
Pathetic.
We're here in Mitchell, a tiny outback town 600 kilometres west of Brisbane.
You came here for the life, for the beautiful life?
Yes, we did.
And what did you get?
Horror and mayhem and... yeah, it's been terrible.
Do you believe that there's any mistakes that you made in the handling of Couchy's case?
Let's finish it. I have to go. Thank you.
Dr. Andrea Boroslavak is an esteemed psychiatrist who's been in the spotlight since a coroner's inquest into one of Australia's worst mass murders.
Why did you tell the inquest that Joel Couchy was driven by misogyny?
Are you stalking me?
No, I'm just trying to ask you questions, Doctor.
And across the globe to Turkey.
Elev Dover, could this Aussie mum be the matriarch of one of Australia's most elaborate investment scams we've ever seen?
What she did was horrible. Yeah. Horrible. And for you to come here and say she's linked to me, where did you hear that information?
Freedom finally came for Israeli hostages held for 2 years.
In Tel Aviv, the moment thousands of Israelis learn the exchange has started. Just as we were going to air too, we've got word coming through that all of those first 7 hostages released are right now being reunited with their families.
No, it's a great day. And I have to say that President Trump, whatever else you think of his other politics, he's delivered on this one.
Emotions spilled over for some of our Olympians.
Our politicians wanted to punish the Soviet Union, but in the end, it was our athletes who hurt the most.
Oh, absolutely. Athletes, families, sports. It was brutal in that sense.
They were telling you, don't go to Moscow, boycott the games. Correct.
A journalist came to me straight after the medal ceremony, and she said, "You've saved Australian sport." And that medal symbolises more than just a medal.
There were tears.
He blames her sudden death on the Australian Tax Office.
When they come for you, it's absolutely relentless.
And the ATO had wrongly determined that this 56-year-old businessman with no criminal history was defrauding the tax office.
Why did you lie, Anthony?
He was savagely hit in the chest.
Do you think Brad would still be here today if he didn't go to work that day?
Absolutely. Like his work just wants to be void of whatever happened.
Tell me, how has MND affected your life?
My body is something I have to fight every single day, just to stay present. And no matter how hard I fight, every day I lose a little more.
Inside this home is where Elizabeth Strews was left to die.
Was there any consideration at any time given to taking her to the hospital?
Not at all. I just trusted in God the whole time.
We caught up with a familiar and all grown up face.
Life's been wonderful and it just gets better.
When I was young, and sometimes now, people come up to me and says, wow, are you the twins, conjoined twins? And I would just say, yeah, I am. Like, I'm Trishna.
Who would ever think 16 years ago that we'd be where we are today? So there's certainly wonderful miracles.
And a lucky near miss.
So I could have taken home somebody else's baby.
Bentley's ID bands had been placed on Willow during her short stay in the NICU.
And what was going through your mind when they told you that there was no record of your baby?
It was quite sad.
The year ended with the inconceivable.
It's okay, yes, not you.
Our worst terror attack on Australian soil, playing out at a place the world flocks to for a sense of joy. And these are just some of the faces of the innocent lives lost.
Somebody on the bridge started to shoot with a rifle and a pistol. Shoot for 20 minutes, change magazine, no stop, non-stop.
Lucky. Is that the guy?
Yeah. It's Nav.
It was a decision that may have saved countless lives.
He's a hero, absolutely, because maybe he can lose his life to save the other people.
Now, members of the Jewish community are about to light the menorah.
We had warned them. We had begged them to do something. The government has failed us. They have failed my father. They have failed all the victims. They have failed the Jewish community. And they have so much blood on their hands.
Reuben Morrison, your dad. He's a hero. Thank you.
If anyone thought they could break this community, they are mistaken.
In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
The courage of the people who come on our show always inspires and never ceases to amaze us. It was a hard end to 2025, but it will not break or define us. Coming up, some of the more joyful moments that'll bring a smile to your face.
So, Billy, what's beneath the kilt?
Nothing.
That's what all the Scotsmen say, mate.
And that's the truth.
You only live once. I actually feel sick.
That's my wedding day!
I want to be loved. I want to be loved like I love someone.
Australia's biggest show is back. Starts Feb 2 on 9 and 9 now.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Hot deal on this 77-inch LG OLED TV. Save $500 on this LG Slim quad-door fridge, now under $1,700. Save over $250 on Philips coffee machine, now just $747. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Few sun-dried poms out here today. And the Aussies are feasting on anything fried. The English are not happy about it. Nothing new there, though. Oh, there's a chance. Chance gone begging. If it was a scone, he would have caught it. Watch out. Starkey's got that tender touch.
You know what's better than a big four bank?
A bank that's bigger. For me, bigger. For what matters most.
Millions of Aussies know that Bendigo Bank is bigger for them.
And we're bigger for you.
Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
Come on, Terry, the barbecue's going cold.
Terry mid on. Grace top of the driveway. We need to upgrade our speed. Yes! Aussie Broadband. Everything's better with legendary speed.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
Bring her along. The more the merrier.
Alright, milk, cheese, butter.
Lasagna. Lasagna.
What's that?
This one's spreadable. Check the pantry. Devondale is the dairy range for your signature lasagna.
How'd you get it so crispy?
Devondale, the cow knows how.
I was watching the hose fill with fluid when everything went blurry. I'll need treatment for the rest of my life. Why not give LHD a call? The settlement gave me peace of mind.
No win, no fee, LHD.
The Australian built Adina Country Master. It's tougher than you.
The 40 Winks Boxing Day sale is here. Get up to 50% off mattresses and furniture, plus an extra 10% off selected items. Shop in-store or online. Sale ends Sunday. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks. Serious about sleep.
I think everybody knows someone that's been touched by cancer.
Jess from Gunnedah was only 35 when she was diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma. For country patients, cancer brings not just distance, but financial stress.
Had I lived in Sydney, I would have been able to go to the hospital of a morning, have treatment, be back at my home that night, be back at work the next day, whereas now it's a 2 to 3 day turnaround.
Can Assist is a charity that enabled Jess to complete her treatment. Assist us to say, yes, we can assist by donating now.
Homicide. I'm Detective Rush. No witnesses, no leads.
Are you saying we should open a 27-year-old case?
Let's peel back the layers.
We're asking about ancient history. That's a business we're in. Your son deserves justice.
Sit down. You're going to tell me what happened.
Cold Case. Stream all episodes on 9 now.
Welcome back. As the countdown to 2026 begins to kick off, we leave you with a collection of moments that brought us joy this year. Moments that we hope made many of you smile.
Well, that's over the top there. Both are now caught by David Hooks.
We got a pig on the ground with both of them written on the side of it. There he is. He's got the Australian flag on. Well, the policeman down there.
Who let the pig, nicknamed Percy, on the pitch? It's been a mystery until now.
He's coming! Knocked him over!
We took off the lid, the policeman poked it in the head, and he said, "Are you sure that's cooked?"
Ita, let's talk about sex.
Right, your place or mine?
Sam Cucchiaro from A Current Affair. Can I ask what's on your head there?
It's the crown.
From where?
We take it from the council.
You've stolen it?
No, still nothing. You wipe your shoes before you come in.
No, I'm...
What do you say your name was again?
Sam Cucchiaro.
Sam Cucci.
Sam A Current Affair.
Cucchiaro. Hey, he's Italian boy.
Oh, yeah?
Very good. No, listen.
How does it feel to be maybe the oldest new dad in Australia?
Feels great. It feels great.
I don't know what to say. It was like winning the lottery.
Now, I'm going to give you the real key so you can open the door. This is for you and your family.
Wow! But we've got a treat for this footy-mad family.
Well, guess what, boys? You're going to go to the Origin.
Yeah!
Awesome.
90-year-old ballroom dancing Bernice needed help.
Nah, you deserve this. You've been through hell.
And 2 days before her 91st birthday, we returned for the moment we'd all been waiting for.
chapter 3 is the fight for change.
There you go, mate. Thank you very much.
It's a simple sticker, but a big message.
Last year, I interviewed Bob Geldof, and I had a very nice waistcoat. He said, "Are you on acid?"
Did you take some acid this morning? It works with the acid.
So I'm going to ask you the same question. Are you on acid?
Jingle bells, Christmas time is beaut. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. Hey!
Richard, Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Who knew we'd be saying that to each other?
Yeah, exactly. This far down the track.
So can I just tell you, I've been warned about you that you're cheeky.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. I'll be careful of that. I promise you I'll be respectful.
Hooray! Tell me this. What's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
What's the naughtiest thing? I don't know. What have I done? I never thought of that.
So, Billy, what's beneath the kilt?
Nothing.
That's what all the Scotsmen say, mate.
So as soon as you nod your head and the gate opens, what happens then?
You just try and stay on it.
This is Bella Brenner from Narangaba, Queensland.
A current affair has finally got me. Are you ready to sing, Sydney?
We love celebrating the wins with you. Here's to more of them in 2026. Next, from interest rates to tech and world affairs, what will the new year bring?
It's crystal ball time. Here are my predictions for 2026.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. 10% off already low prices on selected big brand mattresses and adjustable bases from Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Tempur. Hot deals on bedroom furniture like the Bobby bed, now $349. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
Grab Hungry Jack's Summer Classics, the Tropical Whopper and Aussie Whopper. Flame grilled beef, bacon and pineapple for the tropical, beetroot, bacon and egg for the Aussie. Or get it all, the new Lot Whopper. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Shingles. It came out of nowhere. The pain was excruciating.
Every shingles story is different. Talk to your doctor about how you can help protect yourself today.
Happy New Year! Wow, are you slaying the rail? Now, who likes the sound of $265 in savings? I'll tell you who. Jackie!
That's right, Ed. I switched to UE and saved $265 on my car insurance.
$265? That's one heck of a stocking stuffer.
Merry Christmas to me.
Oh.
And a Happy New Year!
Shop around. Try UE. You have the voice of an angel.
No.
A Christmas angel.
UE. You insured.
Discover Corley's Cottage Gift Shop, a haven of treasures right here at Summerland Farm in Alstonville. From rustic homewares and elegant jewellery to local art and handcrafted keepsakes, every corner holds something special. Run by volunteers who love what they do, Corley's Cottage Gift Shop is full of warmth, surprises and heart. Come explore and take home something beautiful today. Corley's Cottage Gift Shop at Summerland Farm, Alstonville.
What could your next 9-day holiday look like with TripADeal? Experience unbeatable Japan from $2,999 per person, including Qantas flights. Discover rich natural beauty and culture on this incredible tour. Explore the vibrant streets of Tokyo. Witness the historic temples of Kyoto. See breathtaking Mount Fuji and more. Plus, earn and use Qantas points on every booking. For bucket list experiences at unbelievable prices, search TripADeal now.
Looking for a place to play sports, socialise and be part of the local community? Become a member of Ocean Shores Country Club. Golfing, bowling, great food and dining at Pacific Breeze Restaurant. Plus live music and entertainment. Join today and enjoy the benefits.
You can make a real difference in just one weekend. A short stay can help a child reset, recharge and feel cared for.
Be a carer just for the weekend.
Contact Nanya Jarjum today.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Up to 35% off Windows 11 computers. Save $350 on this HP 15S laptop with Intel Core 5 processor, now $648. Save $400 on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
So, Jackie, how did you save $265 on your car insurance with UE? Was it tricky?
No, I rang and spoke to a lady called Kayla.
Kayla won't fail you. Oh, good. Shop around. Try UE.
UE, you insured.
Grab Hungry Jack's Summer Classics, the Tropical Whopper and Aussie Whopper. Flame grilled beef, bacon and pineapple for the tropical, beetroot, bacon and egg for the Aussie. Or get it all, the new Lot Whopper. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Well, girls and boys, it's been another very exciting day for our friend Big Dog. Lots of adventure and fun for everyone. But now it's time for Big Dog to say goodnight. Good night, Big Dog. Good night, girls and boys. Sweet dreams.
Tomorrow night, looking into the crystal ball. 2025 has been full of ups and downs. So what will next year bring?
It's crystal ball time. Here are my predictions for 2026.
I'm a little bit more optimistic for 2026 than I was in 2025.
So we have plenty of live entertainment heading our way. I'm exhausted already.
That's tomorrow. I'm Leila McKinnon from the team. Enjoy your evening and have a very happy new year.